welcome back to my channel and Discoveries. And for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing a lot of interviews. I'll be talking to a lot of experts when it comes to the field of children, parenting, teaching, and all of those stuffs. And so for today, I have one amazing woman. She's an expert when it comes to the Montessori aspect, preschool, all those things. So today, she's going to be talking to us about what you as a parent or as an auntie, as a caregiver, as someone that you work with children or you live with children, what you can do to support the children at home. So whatever they do at school, what you can be doing, so that will help the child pick up very fast. And so we move to her. Okay, hello Miss Rita. So I'm going to allow you to do a proper introduction of yourself so that our lovely viewers will know who you are and what you do before we dive into our discussion.
Okay. Hi viewers, my name is Rita. I am a preschool teacher / a special needs educator, meaning I work with kids with special needs, autism, and then those with speech delays, and then I also work with atypical children. Yeah.
Awesome. So it means you guys are going to get a lot of information from her, because what she's going to tell you is not just for a typical child, but you can also use it on an atypical child and it will work perfectly.
Yes.
Okay, so please, it's all yours.
Okay. For practical life, it means the basic life skills, so the activities that we do each and every day at home to help our children. As the saying goes, charity begins at home. So these are some basic things that we help children in school, and then they also have to get the other training at home as well. So an example is teaching grace and courtesy, how to greet. Children come to school, we teach them how to greet, how to say hello to their peers and facilitators. It's the same way that we can also help them at home. When they get home, greeting aunties, saying hi to aunties, greeting visitors, teaching them when to interact in conversations. All these are under grace and kids, and we know that children really learn from us. So whatever that we do, we have to make sure that we set good examples for them. Okay. So if, as I'm having a conversation with you right now, we need to teach our kids that when to interact and when not to interact.
You know that mommy gets a visitor.
Yes, when mommy gets a visitor, that's when that sometimes we want to show the way we behave. So we want to get a little bit of attention. So we can just go like, Mommy, I want this, Mommy, I want that. Yes, but we need to teach them that when Mommy has a visitor, learn to know when to come in. You can just come in and say, hi, Auntie, and then you just go off. Or you need something, just quietly come and whisper in Mommy's ear, Daddy's ear, Grandma's ear, and then you just move out. So all these things are the grace and kids.
So grace and kids, teaching them how to greet, not just in school, but it has to continue at home. Okay. And they have to set the example.
Yes.
Okay, so that's one.
Yes, and then we also have the aspect of doing the basic things like dressing up.
Okay.
Yes, so we teach them basic things of dressing up, how to wear their shorts, panties, shirts. So when we come to school, we have the materials that we use. We normally call them the dress frames. So they work around those dress frames, and then when they get home, they also need to continue that practice. So an example, you can teach them how to wear their socks, basic ones, how to wear socks, how to pull up panties, how to pull them down. So these are little things that we can also teach our beautiful ones.
Now with how parents are so busy, super busy, that they're always in a hurry to, sweep them off. Let's go through, like what time, how do they work around that?
Okay, with these things, we are trying to teach the children to be very independent in their daily lives. Okay, so what we normally do is, we know parents are busy, early morning rush. Yeah. So what we can just, for basic starts, it can be maybe over the weekend, we can start all this basic training. And then in the mornings, we know you're in a rush. Let's just try to just build up their confidence. You can just make them start, as I was saying, with the socks, something little, not too much. You should just start with something little, and then when we know that they are fully confident in it, then we can progress to the next stage.
So probably today is just socks, and then tomorrow will be shorts.
Yes.
So okay,
also basic ones. Yes.
Okay. So what's the other thing we can do when it comes to practical? We talk about grace and courtesy. Then you said dressing up, right?
talk about grace and courtesy, we talk about care of self, that is taking care of their basic needs.
Okay.
So the next one we talk about is control of movement.
Control of movement.
So when we say control of movement, we are basically talking about their balance, the way they walk, coordinating, walking, using their fine motor skills.
Okay.
So all children have their developmental checklist that they must get to. So learning how to walk on the stairs, walking on the line, all these things they get to learn it in school.
Okay.
So even getting down from a car, they have to learn all this because if they're able to walk well, able to walk up and down the stairs, it helps with their balancing. They can coordinate well, moving my left. I know I have to go left to right. I'm walking. So all these things help. And then with the fine motor skills too, it goes from being able to even pick up a small bead.
Okay.
And being able to transfer it into another container that is using their hands to do things. So these ones are under control of movement.
Okay.
And then there is also care of the environment. You know that we must teach the children that we have to be responsible for all messes that we create.
Yeah.
We are all part of a community. If I'm in a school, it's a community. If I'm home, I'm in a community. So I need to make sure that I'm able to take care of my environment. If I spill something, the facilitator or mommy doesn't just quickly say, I'm cleaning it up because I'm in a hurry.
Yeah.
No, but I must teach the child that once you make a mess, you are responsible to clean it up. So if I spill juice on the floor, what do? I have to go for a napkin, wipe it up. If it's a small mop, I just have to wipe it up. So when we are teaching them to do all these things, we must get like the basic ones, the small size materials that we can get for them.
Yeah.
We know sometimes acquiring those materials are quite expensive, but we can do with the basic ones that we can teach what's at home. So if I spill just a simple napkin, a tissue, I can just clean it up. So all these things help at home. We say mommy are busy, daddies are busy. So at least once in a week, we can just try, just let them do this. Even if it's 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it will go a long way to help them rather than always doing all these things for them. Yeah. So we always do these practical life activities to help the child to become very independent and it boosts their self-esteem. Imagine a child being able to button up their shirt. I wake up in the morning and then after bathing, I'm able to wear my shirt. They've taken their bath, put on their pomade, and then they just get like the joy that they feel. They're able to button up. You know, sometimes but using those small buttons is not easy. Yeah. They're able to do this, dress themselves. You see that they feel so confident. Their self-esteem improves because they feel like, yeah, I'm able to do this on my own. I can do this. So the next time you give them an activity, they have that full confidence to do it at home. And you see that sometimes too, when mommy is doing something in the kitchen, when daddy is doing something, they quickly come in like, mommy, I want to help. Mommy, I want to do this. You know, sometimes like, I'm busy in the kitchen, I'm cooking, and then you're coming and mommy, I want to help. Like, we think that, oh, it's a distraction, but then they are saying that they want to, it's helpful. So you can just set them a small table in the corner, just, okay, I'm washing vegetables. I can just give my child one tomato, okay, which I want you to wash it, do your own. You see that they are like, oh, I'm helping mommy, I'm doing this, and it goes a long way. At the end of the day, you see that they start giving helping hands to even their friends in school because they're able to do something confidently, and you see that, oh, my friend is having difficulty, they quickly come in, let me help you out, let me do this. So all these things help. So we shouldn't always be like, it's a distraction, you're disturbing me, I want to do this. You know,
getting them to be responsible.
Yes, we want them to be very responsible, very independent. Let's say mommy travels, the facilitator is not in at the moment, they can do things on their own. Yeah. They can quickly, you know, sometimes when they come to school, they have materials that they use. So the child just quickly goes to their material, picks the material, then they start working on it independently. Mm-hmm. We normally don't come in, we just watch from afar to see what they can do on their own. Because if I'm able to do something on my own, you see that I feel so okay, I feel safe, like I feel great about myself that I'm able to do it. So if mommy is not at home, you, the parents, you feel at ease because I'm not home. I know that, oh, my child can dress up, fully dress up. Even if I'm busy doing something in the kitchen, as soon as I say my 5-year-old, my 4-year-old, when I time I come, I can see that they've dressed up, they want their shoes, they want their socks.
They help
they help
faster.
Yes, make things go faster. So all these things help us very much. So if they come to school and they do something, we equally expect that at home too, they can help. We know that some of the materials are not home, but the basic ones that
like you have a rag at home, you have a knife at home, you have like a broom at home, the child has a shoe.
So we can use all these little ones to also help at home. So once you come, you interact with the facilitator. Oh, so today what did you guys do for practical life? What did you guys do for this? Can I also help? What can I do? And then so the communication goes two ways, and then we all help them. I see that they build up so fast.
Yes. Okay. So basically, what I'm picking up from here is that school is not just about the learning of numeracy, the literacy, and all those things, but then we also teach the children how to build confidence, how to be responsible, how to be independent. So it's important that the parents will communicate with the teacher to know what you are doing in school about practical life, not just the academic aspect. So they continue at home.
Yes.
And it's also important they get the smaller parts of the things they use so they can actually practice at home. So if it's a broom, they should have a small broom. If it is a bowl, they can buy those kitchen set things so the children can be helping at home. Okay, thank you so much. Do you have any last words for our parents?
No, I'm just saying that I just want to say that they are doing a wonderful job helping us, and we are so grateful for everything that they do. The support that they give is massive, and we want to say thank you to them. They should always keep having our back.
Okay, so parents, caregivers, there you have it. Miss Rita says you're doing awesomely well, but she would appreciate it if if you could also help the children at home. So whatever they do at school is being continued at home. So guys, there you have it. Today we have spoken to Miss Rita, and she spoke to us about practical life, what you can do. She mentioned 4 things. Can we go over it again?
Yeah, grace and courtesy.
Grace and courtesy.
Care of self.
Care of self.
Control of movement.
Control of movement.
And then care of the environment.
And care of the environment. So I'm pretty sure later we might probably take each one and then break it down so that you know exactly what goes into it at home. So it doesn't feel like she has spoken big words and you don't get it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part. Miss Rita, thank you so much for your time. I know it is working hours and you were able to give me your break time to do this. I really appreciate it. God bless you. And shout out to my camera lady. God bless you. And so I'm Discover and Learn. My name is Hannah Musafina, but you can call me Miss Mo. Until my next video, see you. Bye.